And folks, god damn it, they're so creepy. How can you get creepier than Dr. Oz? Dr. Oz wants you to know every night when you put your head on a soft pillow, he's going to be out there doing exactly what you want him to do.
And you never want to let your people down. So when you go to bed at night, put your head on that soft pillow, you know Oz will be doing exactly what you want him to do if you were there next to him.
I want you to go fucking yourself. Is that what you're going to be doing? Because when I put my head down on my soft pillow all night, it's, you fucking yourself, dude. Might want to give it a shot. And speaking of Oz, he don't want no marijuana to be legal in this country, because if we smoke the weed, we gonna be lazy as fuck. And you better get to work, peons. You gotta work your life away for minimum wage and jobs you hate forever, because that's what life is really all about.
Fetterman has won statewide in Pennsylvania. He's got that going for him. He is a big... He doesn't dress like a normal politician. He's always wearing hoodies and he wears shorts. He wants to legalize marijuana, I believe, which essentially, quite frankly, seems to be legal. What is your stance on that, by the way, marijuana?
You know, there are not enough Pennsylvanians to work in Pennsylvania. So giving them pot so they stay home is not, I don't think, an ideal move. I also don't want to breed addiction to marijuana. It's not physical addiction, it's emotional addiction. But I don't want young people to think they have to smoke a joint to get out of their house in the morning. We need to get Pennsylvanians back at work. You got to give them their mojo. And I don't want marijuana to be a hindrance to that. I also don't want people operating heavy machinery and driving by me when they've been taking their fourth joint of the day.
So what do you think about alcohol? Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Alcohol, super cool, but marijuana, devil's lettuce, make you lazy and shit. Like, I can tell you from fucking experience, folks, alcohol is 10 times harder of a drug than marijuana is. I smoke fucking weed every day, and alcohol is one of the hardest drugs I've ever done. This is someone who has some experience with drugs. Alcohol is one of the few things that can just obliterate your fucking brain, but no problem with Dr. Oz. He just doesn't want you to smoke weed and be happy as shit, because you might skip a day at work, and god damn it, can't do that. Get to fucking work, lazy motherfuckers. And apparently he and his Republican rival in the latest election are dead tied, 31% to 31%. They're going to have to do a recount to find out who won. We're rooting for the other guy. We'll see what the fuck happens. I'll keep you guys posted. And good news! Madison Cawthorn! Remember Madison Cawthorn? The dude in the wheelchair who was at spring break and was coming back from spring break, and then he fell asleep at the wheel and had a car accident, and then he went to college for a year before he dropped out, and half, not kidding, half of the college signed a letter saying he was sexually harassing all the students. So, of course, they made him a congressman. Why wouldn't they? The youngest congressman in the history of the United States. Well, he got voted out, folks. No more Madison Cawthorn in the Congress. He lost his fucking job, and god damn it, they're such dorks. They're so weird. After he lost, folks, this is the message he put out. For some reason, they are determined to sound like Bond villains. Like comic book villains. He said, when the establishment turned their guns on me, when the Uni Party coalesced to defeat an America First member, very few people had my back. He's a victim, folks. This list includes the lion's share of figures that came to my defense when it was not politically profitable. Trump came out to his defense too. Trump said, he's done a lot of bad things, but I think he deserves forgiveness. Let's give him another shot. To which the voter said, nah, hard pass, Trumpy boy. Which is pretty cool, actually. Trump doesn't have that much of a stranglehold on the Republican Party. He has a pretty good stranglehold, but not that much. Anyway, Madison goes on to say, these are honorable men and women who are the type of friends anyone yearns to have. At the beginning of a change, the patriot is a rare and hated man. He's a hero, y'all. He's a patriot. Can't you see how amazing he is? If you don't believe him, he'll tell you himself. These are those rare and hated men and women. I'm more hated I guess you're more hated just because you're more famous, but pound for pound. There are other national figures who I believe are patriots. But I am on a mission now to expose those who say and promise one thing, yet legislate and work towards another. Self-profiteering. You're a Republican, dude. What the fuck? No self-awareness. Globalist goal. Oh, no, not the globalist. The time for Gentile politics. I think he meant gentle. Gentiles are people who are not Jews. So I'm guessing he doesn't mean the non-Jewish politics. But anyway, the time for Gentile politics, as usual, has come to an end. It's time for the rise of the new right. It's time for a dark MAGA. Oh, no, not a dark MAGA. I thought like the deep state and all that dark bullshit was evil. Now it's good? The fuck is it with these people in darkness? Got the intellectual dark web, dark MAGA. They're trying so hard to sound tough and badass, but it just sounds pathetic, like the LARPers you fucking are. It's time for a dark MAGA to truly take command. We have an enemy to defeat, but we will never be able to defeat them until we defeat the cowardly and weak members of our own party. Their days are numbered. We're coming for you. That's right, dark MAGA coming for you guys. And I don't know, kind of sounds like a threat. Might want to watch out for the wheelchair, but yeah, we all know what's going to happen. Lefty Hollywood's going to bend over backwards to try to whitewash him or rejuvenate this guy's image. Right now somewhere, the Masked Singer crew is frantically constructing a wheelchair-accessible costume. You know it is, folks. He's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. He's going to be wheeling on the stars. Hell, it's a good thing they canceled the Ellen DeGeneres show. He'd be on there. She'd be giving him the rub. Definitely going to happen, because it always does in this fucking country. And like I said, folks, the end goal here is to ban sex out of marriage. How are they going to do that? Well, first, they're going to ban birth control, or they're going to try. We'll see if it happens, folks. I know it sounds ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous to me to think they might do this. But once they ban abortion, who the fuck knows? And we're about to show you the next article where they're making abortion after fertilization illegal. Like that soon as that egg is fertilized, you have to have that baby. So who's the fuck to say this couldn't happen? Michigan GOP candidate, I'd vote to ban birth control. It should not be illegal. Jackie Eubanks, a Michigan Republican running for the state house, said in a recent interview that given the option, she would vote to ban all birth control because it violates her Catholic faith. They want a theocracy, folks. They want us to be like Iran. You know how Iran? They'll send police officers to your hotel rooms to arrest you if you're in there with someone who's not married to you. That's exactly what they want this country to be. The American Taliban. They're weird, creepy fucks who are obsessed with sex and want to make it illegal for the rest of us because, goddamn, God forbid we have fun in any way. And here, like I said, Oklahoma lawmakers passed one of the nation's strictest abortion bills banning procedure from fertilization. Oklahoma's legislature on Thursday passed a bill that would ban abortions from stage of fertilization and allow private citizens to sue abortion providers who knowingly perform or induce an abortion on a pregnant woman. And like it's been pointed out many times before, folks, every one of these motherfuckers who passed this bill will be able to get abortions if they want to. When they get their mistresses pregnant, they have plenty of money to drive to another state, to fly to another state and get an abortion. This is specifically meant to affect the poor people, the minorities who can't afford to travel for an abortion, to force you to have these babies you don't want. Pure fucking evil. It's amazing how fast this shit is happening. How far and fast we're sliding. And of course, Trump out there always playing the fucking victim. That's all they have. That's their whole playbook. Accuse everybody else of playing the victim, yet play the victim themselves continuously. So obviously, Truth Social ain't doing worth the fucking shit, as I predicted repeatedly, for multiple reasons, which I pointed out before. Apparently, they're only doing 1% of the post per week that Twitter does every single day. So not going very well. So Trump has been asking people, hey, is Google trying to fuck me? I think Google might be fucking me over because the Google App Store hasn't accepted the True Social app yet. And that's like 1 billion people have Android phones. So Google is trying to fuck me. Well, it turns out they have not even created an Android app yet. Nor have they submitted an Android app because it has not been created yet. So they create the fucking problem and then they play the fucking victim and pretend like somebody's out to get them. That's all they fucking have. Oppression Olympics. Gold medal winners every fucking time. And God damn it, the politics in this country is so embarrassing. They don't have to have any issues, any platforms. They don't have to have any policies. All they have to do is say, Trump good, and stand next to a giant Trump truck. And they have a great chance of getting elected. This is how pathetic we've come as a country.
Everyone, are you a patriot? Look at this great truck we got here going. I'm getting ready to head out and put signs up. If you live in my district, give us a shout out. Inbox me and I'll bring you a sign and I'll personally deliver it in your yard.
So I would hope to think this woman could never get near Congress. But who can say? Madison Cawthorn did. Marjorie Taylor Greene did. Lauren Boebert did. Gates did. It's a cult. I'm a patriot. I got a Trump truck. Vote for me. And people will.